Hey losers, it's Mike. It's week 21, and here's my update.
Have you heard about the lonesome loser? Some loser. I'm a loser, baby. Cut it.
Yeah, that's right. It's week 21, and hey, I'm still here. I didn't get an update out yesterday like I was supposed to. Sorry. Just came back from the holiday, spent it with my son. We went to a convention to get my geek on. So yeah, it was his first one that he spent the whole weekend with me as a regular attendee. I'm on staff, so I had to work the whole time, but he was in their kids program playing all kinds of games and having a great time. So hey, it was really cool. So to get to my weight here, piece of paper out. So last week it was 246.6, and while I was at the convention in the hotel, I went to the gym and ran around the hotel, up and down the stairs. Ran. That's something I never thought I would hear myself say I was doing. Running. It's truly amazing. A runner? Me? Yeah. Hey guys, it's when I would watch Miss Janie here, or Wine Lover 205, Tom, Jane, and see that they were doing running, I would think, I'm never going to get to the point where I can do that. I mean, that's nice, and I'm glad they got there and all, but you know what, guys? I think it's ready. I think I'm ready to start looking into the Couch to 5K. Maybe I should do that. I'll look into that. But I just realized that all that running I did on the treadmill and up and down the halls of the hotel and outside, I wasn't winded like that. I mean, I would be winded just walking upstairs, let alone running and skipping 2 to 3 steps each time. I mean, that's unheard of, right? Anyway, last week 246.6, this week 244.8 for a loss of 1.8 pounds. It's not magic, guys. I've gotten a lot of emails over the last few days, people asking me if it's some kind of, sorry for the noise, someone's obviously bringing dewars of liquid nitrogen down the hallway. And for those of you not in California, that's exactly what an earthquake sounds like when we're having one. Of course, that would be preceded and followed by lots of shaking. I think they're gone now. Anyway, so there's no secret, guys. There really isn't. And I'm going to show you guys here what I'm having for lunch today, so you can see there's no trick about it. There really isn't. It's just staying on the plan as best you can. If you fall off the wagon, get back up and go again, and just be mindful of even the poor choices that you make. Because I guarantee you, if you've had gastric bypass surgery, for instance, you're not going to be able to eat like you did before. At least not in the volume. You may be able to sneak in some of the bad foods, again, not in the same volume. But even those little slip-ups, I could have lost a lot more weight this weekend having exercised like I did, but being at the convention and not having anything but crappy food to eat, I did the best I could, but it was a carb-laden weekend for me. I mean, baked chips, baked crisps, cheeses, which isn't bad, meats that weren't exactly the best meats to eat. Basically, you just have to be careful, okay? Obviously, I could have lost a lot more weight this week if I would have just stayed on plan. But I didn't. I knew it would be too difficult to do so, and I had to just accept that. But that's why I did the working out, so that I can kind of balance the two. And that's how you have to look at things. Because you have gastric bypass surgery doesn't mean it's the end for you. Okay? So anyway, here's what I had today for lunch. So people have been clamoring to find out the secrets to what I eat, and so I thought I'd show you what I'm having for lunch today. And honestly, there is really no secret. We have here some salmon on a bed of lettuce, which is lettuce and spinach. It's a mixed greens that has a balsamic vinegar dressing. As you can see, there are some mandarin oranges here, and also some sliced or julienned red bell peppers. And then back here there are some asparagus stalks. So this is, I mean, obviously is way more than I can eat, but this is a typical meal that I can get here at work, and is kind of typical of what I do generally get, usually a fish, a chicken, or a pork. I tend not to do beef. I can do ground beef once in a while, but have yet to have a steak since having surgery now, 21 weeks later. So there's a sampling of what I have on a typical lunch. This is $6 for something like this, and I thought I'd show you guys. So hey, bon appetit. So if you haven't already, guys, go check out AJ's Strive for Perfection, Settle with Excellence video over on the Pouch Friendly YouTube site. It's awesome. He's a truly great guy, and I thank all the participants from this community, because it was fantastic. Very emotional, very moving. So please go check that out. Looks like my battery's about ready to die on this camera, so I'm going to have to cut this short. But there you go. There's my update. Still losing. I'm at 244.8. Loving life. Enjoying myself. And yeah, life is good. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you next time. Hasta la pasta.